Hi, this is Cal. I'm with Old Guy Stuff at Busy Corner Lane, and we're going to be checking out the Opinel number 6 today. See if I can get focused in here a little bit. All right. So, the story behind getting this knife was that we were on a trip in another country, and of course, we can't take my normal knives or whatever on a plane, and to save time from going through immigrations and customs and all that, we didn't check any baggage, so couldn't take a blade with me. So once we got there, we went shopping and we found a store that had some knives, and I saw the Opinel number 8. This is the number 6, which is smaller, and I wanted to get the number 8 because I like the bigger size, but when it opened up, and it's a collar lock here thing. So when it opened up like this, you could already tell the blade was very loose and it was just wobbling a lot. Well, this one doesn't have wobble. It's still pretty tight and solid. And we've had it since March of 2020. So I'm going to turn the collar lock on this. So now it's not going to close on accident, which is good for me. And my purpose of getting it was basically, for, preparing some of the food items and stuff like that we were buying when we were snacking in a hotel. So I picked some stuff from the garden earlier, and we're just going to try this out on some garden vegetables and fruits and see how that goes. So I'm going to start with a tomato. Get this out the way. And twist this part off. So I've got my little tomato like this. It's cherry tomato. And the way I like to do these is I'll put a fork in them like this, and then I start on the side and I'll cut the side, and actually I already got a cut right there. You can see the skin of the tomato come off. This is so sharp you can literally shave the tomato. That is 3 slices right there. So I can do that and get my tomato very fine for whatever my needs are. I mean, you can look at this and see through the tomato. So that's pretty good. Okay, that's actually 4 slices. But then what I'll do is I'll just use the fork as a guide, and I'll just run the knife blade through here, and it works really, really well. Now normally the way I eat these tomatoes is I'll just take the tomato and I'll pop it in my mouth and eat it, so that's what I'm going to do. Well, good. You can get these too. So, look at the strawberry. This is what I do with the strawberries. I just try to get this green stuff off. So having the smaller blade is actually better than the bigger blade on this. So I just kind of go through here like that. That's that off. I just eat the whole thing as is. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah. All right. Now I got something bigger here. And this is where the bigger knife would have been much, much better. Because this one, you're not going to be able to cut all the way through it. So generally what I'm going to do in that type of situation is, and I'm not making rings, so I will just cut through with a bigger knife. And just kind of slice through like that. And then I'm going to take and just make the smaller slices by doing this. And, oh, do you want them diced up or just sliced? Diced? Sliced. I had to ask. My wife does not want her voice on here. So, I'm just slicing this up. Eventually I'm going to get to a part where it's not going to be real safe for my finger to do that. So I'll just kind of put the fork in for this part, and then I'll get that. So I got them nicely sliced onions sitting right there. And I go hit the other side. So I don't have to have a big blade as long as I cut this in half. So once I get it cut, then I'm good to go. And this side, I didn't actually cut it in half good. It was more of a 60-40 split, I guess you would say. And that part I'm going to slide over and catch this. I'm not a chef or anything, so my doing this is purely amateur. I'm sure there's much better ways to do this. not want to drag this towards my finger because that would be a disaster. I could go ahead and use the fork for safety. I think I will. Okay, got that. And I just get this last piece here. I'll go ahead and put the fork in it. So as you can see, this slices really, really well. Now, I'll show you what I do to maintain my blade, because I don't actually sharpen it. We've been using this every day for stuff like this for the last couple of years. So, to show you what I do. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to wipe this off with a damp paper towel. And then I'm going to take you over to the counter, to the side of the counter where I actually take care of this. So I'm going to move. I kind of do like old school stropping technique, except I'm not using the actual type of material they would do this. I just do this with paracord. And I just do some stropping on this. Give it about 8 to 10 passes. Lightly, I'm not putting a lot of pressure or anything, just lightly. And so any curving on the edge itself that I might have gotten from pressing against the cutting board a little bit, and I didn't really try to press hard, then that's going to be straightened out and I'm good to go. So I'm done with that. I've already cleaned my blade by wiping it down good. So I'm going to turn that collar lock. Now I can close it up. Turn the collar lock again so don't come open on accident. And I am ready to put it away. And I've got my stuff taken care of for my snack. So this is Talon at Wool Got Stuff at Busy Corner Lane. Have a safe, happy, peaceful, wonderful day. Hit that like button, send me some comments, and if you feel inspired, subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.